guys, welcome to the hoop house. We haven't shown you the hoop house yet, I don't think. I've been meaning to show you the hoop house, so today we're going to show you the hoop house. We put it up late this year. We didn't get up in time to extend our growing season into the early spring, late winter phase, but we got it up just in time to get some tomatoes in here and some other vegetables. And the thing that we really enjoyed using it this summer is because we've been able to control the water that's on our tomatoes, and we've also been able to control the sunlight by the shade cloth. Our tomatoes are actually holding out for the long haul for the summer. So we actually have still tomatoes coming in on these vines when the tomatoes that are in the ground in the garden have long been gone. Well, part of the reason they're gone is we had some deer that came through and ate some of them. So luckily they didn't get into the hoop house. So we still have some tomatoes in here. And I've actually got some suckers started in the grow bucket, so that'll extend our growing season for the fall. So I'm gonna do a quick tour of the hoop house. It's a 20 by 20 hoop house, and there's room for 6 different rows of growing on the hoop house. We've got each side, I'm gonna show you, we've got in-ground rows on each side, and then we've got a row of 2 rows of wicking buckets behind us. On the other side, I've got a row of grow bags. So you can grow a lot in this 20 by 20 hoop house. You don't have to have a big, oh y'all, there's a deer. Let me turn around. See that deer coming out of the wood over there? Is it a baby deer? Probably looking for its mama. They just finished cutting hay today. Oh. Little bitty deer. Wonder where its mama is. Oh, I see it running across right there. Y'all see it? I bet it's going to find its mama. Let's see. I'm not going to see it. It's behind those trees. Oh, rooster. Rooster. Have a little decency when you're on camera. I'm trying to see if that deer's going out over there. I don't see it. All right, glad I got to share that with y'all. Look at the sunset that's going to be beautiful behind those trees. This is one of my favorite times of the day, just to get to watch the sunset. So therapeutic, so good for my soul. Sorry, got a little distracted there when I saw that baby deer come out of the woods. But the cool thing about this 20 by 20 hoop house is we can grow a lot of vegetables in here. And a lot of people may not have room in their yard for acres of garden or 100 feet rows of garden like we do, but most people have got a 20 by 20 space in their yard that they can do some vegetables in. You don't have to have a hoop house, but we're really going to enjoy this hoop house. It's kept our tomatoes doing well, and it's going to extend our growing season into the winter. One of the benefits of us having the hoop house is to be able to control the water that hits these tomatoes. In central Mississippi, when it's hot in the middle of the summer and it's very humid, there are a lot of diseases that are caused by the humidity and the moisture actually hitting the plants. And that's one thing that we're able to prevent by having our tomatoes in the hoop house. Also, by having the shade cloth, we can prevent them from the scorching heat of the sun, because that just kind of dampens a little bit of the sun's effect on the tomatoes. So let's take a closer look at the hoop house so I can show you what we have in there. Here's some dill. I'm going to seed save that dill. That's just one plant, and there are hundreds of seeds on there, so I'll seed save those. And then I've got some oregano. My lavender died. I think I overwatered it. And there's another little tomato plant. There's some catnip. There's some lemon balm. Here's a lot of holy basil. Now, this holy basil is also called Tulsi, and it's got some really good medicinal properties to it. So if y'all get an opportunity to grow some holy basil, grow it. I'll drop some comments down below in the description on the different uses to some of these herbs, but there are some wonderful books out there that tell you how to use it. There's a sweet pepper, there's some Tabasco, and there's a jalapeno pepper buried in there. I've picked them yesterday, so they're not as full. There's some cilantro that I'm drying in the dehydrator. Here is, y'all, my early girl, I've got 2 early girl tomatoes growing in that 25-gallon grow bucket, and those actually are the best looking tomatoes I have in the hoop house, which I'm pleasantly surprised to see them doing so well in that grow bucket. in the grow bag actually. I need to get that tomato staked. It's too tall. And this grow bag either has turmeric or ginger in it. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'll know when I dig it up. That's ginger coming up over there, but I'm not sure what the bigger plants are. They're either ginger or turmeric. We'll see when we dig them up. And then I've got some sugar pie pumpkins growing in this 25-gallon grow bag. I am gonna have to get those staked or strong. I'm just gonna run them from the top of the hoop house. And then we've got some more grow buckets with tomatoes growing right there. My cucumbers just haven't done well in here. And then we have the famous Houdina. I call her Houdina because she always gets out of the pen while the others are stuck in the poultry netting. Houdina's just out doing her thing, just having a good time. Right, Houdina? And she never gets into my garden and pecks on my cantaloupes. Do you, Houdina? Look how fat she is. There's no telling what all she's eating out of my garden. Yep, those are good. They stay in the pen, but not Houdina. She's gonna get out whenever she can. But I haven't electrified the poultry netting yet. If I would do that, that would solve that problem. And probably protect my chickens more, but Houdina has a really good time living the free life. So the plan for the hoop house is to let the tomatoes stay in there as long as they're putting on, as long as they're giving us some to eat on. And the good thing about them is we can plant some lettuce and stuff around the base of them, and we can plant some fall vegetables around the base of the tomatoes. And when it's time for the tomatoes to be dead and gone, we'll already have those fall and winter crops coming up. There's all kinds of videos on different kind of hoop houses and lots of different price ranges. We bought ours secondhand for $200 probably, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago. And this hoop house is gonna give us a lot of food. We're gonna have it for a long time. We'll already have gotten our money's worth this season of using it to grow vegetables. If you've got the space, if you've got the finances, I highly recommend you getting a hoop house. Thank you for joining me for a tour of the hoop house today. I've been meaning to show you guys. Go grow you something to eat. Teach your kids, teach your grandkids. We'll see you next time.